After the olives have been harvested from the trees, they are carried in a truck to an olive mill, where debris, such as twigs and leaves, are removed and the olives are washed to be ready for crushing. First, they are ground into a paste and slowly malaxed, or mixed, to allow the tiny oil droplets to aggregate. Malaxing alone accounts for up to 2/3 of the total time to process olives into oil, and it's a key step for allowing the flavor profile of the oil to develop. Traditionally, large granite wheels were used for crushing and malaxing the olives, powered by donkeys pulling the stones round and round. In this traditional method, the oil was then separated using an olive press that presses the olive paste through many layers of fine mesh with a great deal of pressure. Finally, the mixture is decanted to separate the olive oil from the remaining water and solids, which is collectively referred to as olive pomace. Various Mediterranean civilizations adopted these traditional methods thousands of years ago in classical times when olive oil extraction was discovered. These traditional methods are now largely outdated, and modern mills in most olive growing regions of the world favor a newer, more hygienic, mechanized approach that generally produces better olive oil. Granite stones have been replaced by stainless steel wheels that run in an entirely mechanized process. The process is also gentler now, which prevents the oil from heating too much and from being overexposed to the air, two factors that could otherwise lead to accelerated oxidation of the oil. To separate the olive oil from any of that remaining solid material and water, a centrifuge is now used, which spins the mixture at extremely high speeds to separate the phases based on their density. Now, you may think that once the oil has been freshly pressed from those olives without the use of any excess heat or extraction solvents, that it automatically qualifies as extra virgin olive oil. But this is not always the case. Firstly, the oil needs to undergo specific chemical testing in a certified lab. If it passes all of those tests and has no sensory defects whatsoever, only then can it legally be called extra virgin olive oil according to the standards of the IOC, or the International Olive Council. If it does not meet all of those chemical parameters, it may still qualify as virgin olive oil. Now, one of the biggest factors that contributes to oils not making that extra virgin grade is too much time between harvesting and crushing. Because the longer those olives sit, the more they start to oxidize and turn bad. So all of that solid matter that's left behind after centrifuging, which is made up of crushed olive fruit, water, and a small amount of olive oil, like I said, is referred to as olive pomace. So this material, it can go to a refinery that extracts that remaining oil from the pomace through the use of chemical solvents and extremely high heat to result in olive pomace oil. Olive pomace oil, it lacks the flavor and the range of health benefits provided by extra virgin olive oil. And if it's used in a kitchen at all, it's mostly used in industrial applications or in restaurants for deep frying. As you have probably gathered, there is a lot that goes into making a quality extra virgin olive oil. This entire process, from olive to oil, has been honed over thousands of years to result in the exceptional extra virgin olive oils that we enjoy today.